Hi guys, Andrea Cox here with the Detox Intuitive, thedetoxintuitive.com, also andreacox.com. Welcome. Couple quick announcements. I'm going to do a daily read, and I've got a great day planned. I'm actually off to the beach, which is something I haven't done in quite a while. There was a period of time when I was going through my rebirth. Hi, Lewis. Thank you for looking the leg. Where I would go at night and swim into the ocean and drench myself, but it was more to conquer a fear I had. Like, I have a major shark fear and those little stingray fears and things like that. But see, fear, that is created. If you're getting stung by a stingray, you created that fear in your head. So for me to conquer that was to go into the ocean at night. So this is going to be beautiful. I'm just going to take a walk. I know of a beach that's actually open. Correction. I know a sideway into a beach that's open. I just need the ocean. A lot of our beaches are closed here. So I wanted to do a quick announcement. If you are not signed up for my newsletter, please do so at andreacox.com. Those of you who don't know, first and foremost, my title is a detox specialist. I actually have a second YouTube channel called Andrea Cox TV, where literally there's 600 recipes of elixir tonics, raw vegan recipes, juicing, fasting, a lot of health knowledge. So thank you so much for subscribing here if you have chosen to do so. If not, welcome, and I love you anyway. And if you would like to go and subscribe to Andrea Cox TV, welcome and thank you so much. I just love that. Here's what I want to say. I want to talk a little bit today about judgment and judging others. And, I think that I am a really good storyteller, especially when it's something that I myself have went through. So I just learned a very big karmic lesson. And the karmic lesson was to not mold myself into what others wanted me to be due to others' opinions, judgments of what they felt I should be doing with my life. Okay? My mental capacity is 100%. My IQ is borderline genius level. My ability to retain information that I read, that I'm interested in, is 150-fold. And I have the ability to master two different areas in life, spirituality and health, and bring them together. Well, not everybody will like what you're doing. Not everybody will like when you embrace your shadow and your light and bring them together and become who you are truly meant to be. I'm a lot harsher with my words than I used to be. And not everyone can digest that. Not everyone can digest that, folks. People want to keep you in the box that they found you in. I'm going to say that again. People, if they had their choice, would prefer to keep you in whatever box, okay, with the lid on it, that they found you in, right? So if you start speaking your truth, if you start becoming who you are truly meant to be, people don't like that shit. They don't like it. Oh my God, she found her voice. They don't like it. They don't like it. I have a Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio north node. North node, direction I am to go. If I don't like what if you don't like what I say, if you don't like what I'm doing, if you don't like the direction I'm going, that's on you. Because I know my path. So what I realized, this happening recently, and it was more of kind of a religious situation where it was just someone trying to really fit me into a box of the direction they thought I should go. And also, I had been in a relationship with someone who literally karmically attacked me when I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. That them, their partner, etc. It was there's a lot of toxicity. And where toxicity goes, Andrea does no longer flow, okay? I flow out of there, I swim around it, and I swim above it, and I rise above it, and I get to stepping, get to moving. Or I hunker down and go into hermit mode and pull away from it. So what I'm trying to say to all of you is this. So my entire life, like, being an attractive female, I had to be someone I wasn't in order to get women to like me. I had to be funny. I had to be, very complimentary to women. I had to be very, to get them to like me. So there's an air of almost, how should I say this? A way of learning to articulate myself from a very young age to get women to like me, because when they would first meet me, they didn't want to be my friend. I mean, a blonde pushing 5 feet 11 inches tall with big boobs and a small waist, they didn't want to be my friend. So that was one air that I had to break through, a mold. About 5 years ago, I was like, you know what? I don't care if that group of women do not like me, because I actually don't want to hang around with them anyway. I'm good on my own. So I have 5 girlfriends, 2 that live at a distance, and maybe one that lives locally that I actually interact with. That's it, and that's okay with me. Come here, Roger. So then after that, it was like men. Men would see me on the internet, and they would think, oh my God, oh, it's your boo-boo Roger. You're so happy you just had goat milk. Like that boo-boo. That boo-boo. It's your boo-boo-boo. Okay. Sorry, his tail just hit the thing. And men would see me on the internet, they would make up their own conclusions, and then if I didn't want to talk to them or enter into a relationship with them, then I would get attacked that way. Also, a situation of a series of events where men would literally find me on the internet. That's how they would find me, stalk me, and then move in to try to date me. That is toxic. That is stalkerific. And it took me a period of 8 years to learn that I have been the product of a few stalking situations. People trying to ruin my name, etc., etc. So this has been an ongoing battle. About a year ago, I had a situation with a client who's a female who lives at a distance. I guess I did something she doesn't like. She tried to attack me on the internet. Bunch of links I have to remove. There is so much toxicity in the world, and it all revolves around judgment of what other people think you should be doing. Someone's Christian, they think you should be Christian. Someone's Muslim, they want you to be Muslim. Someone wants to put you in a box. I want to tell you where I stand on this. I am a life path number 9. If you look up the life path number 9, they see everyone the same. The beggar on the street and the rich man. Everyone's the same. Everyone. I have often shared a story of a partner that I was with for quite a few years, actually, that one of our first dates, there was a woman that ran up to us. She was drunk. She was a homeless woman asking for directions, and he shooed her away from me. And I'll tell you, I schooled him like that. I was like, what? Really? What? Really? So a life path number 9 sees everyone as their equal. Here's another thing about a life path number 9 and also the Nishakta of Vishakta. People are insanely jealous of them because they're a go-getter. They're a goal-getter, a go-creator, a goal-getter. So by the time they reach about 35-ish, so many people have tried to depress their light that they are boom. So you have to understand that anyone who is trying to place judgment on you, that's their shit. That is actually their own personal shit to deal with. That's not your shit, that's their shit. Okay? Now let's do a card. I am using, this is a crystal oracle deck. Spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Angel light. To me, this is online communities, creating online communities to connect with people. Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing solutions. I just did this. I handed my boatload of internet problems to an FBI god. Literally, when you file something and it doesn't get looked at, and then someone gives you an in and someone reaches out to you, you are free. And that's what's happened with me. So, Citrine, unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Okay, progress, not perfection. I love this. So don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus on how far you've come. I want to tell you something else, and this is the best advice I can give you. The only people's stuff I look at on social media, this is it. My family's rescue organizations. That's it. That's all. I have no clue about what any of my competitors are doing. If you're not a personal friend and you're not like on my friends list, even if you are on my friends list, I've probably unsubscribed to seeing your updates. I have no clue as to what you're doing. I don't look at your stuff. That is probably the best piece of advice I ever learned. I learned it I would say about 8 years ago, when I realized that someone was so hyper-focused on me, and I knew that in order to kind of derail their illness, I had to just only focus on myself. This person was in Aries. Aries tend to get that way. Aries think that everybody is, like, everything's about them when it never is. You have to learn to curtail your energy in a way, in a manner that cultivates love, happiness, prosperity, spiritual growth, and health for yourself. For yourself. And it all comes from merging that shadow and that light together and giving zero you know what about what anyone else thinks of you. This is where your truth and your power will come from that place. And that's it, and that's all, folks. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm going to hang upside down on this yoga swing and hop on this elliptical and get my sauna, and then I'm headed to the beach. Now, I'm getting the feeling some of you there's an apology needed to be given. I know that some of you, there's an apology needed to be given. I got against the grain and what do you feel? And you're debating giving this apology. You saw your life, the perfection of your life in your mind included a certain person. And when that person didn't comply to your way of being, you decided to throw them under a bus or something. Someone decided they wanted to take a new beginning, possibly without you. Someone could be around the age of 40. This person is looking for conscious connections only. They have a beautiful dream and an inner trust within themselves. This person goes against the grain completely, but someone else felt the need to defend to the end. I feel this is a masculine energy. What they felt was theirs, rightfully theirs. This person could, okay, so here's the thing. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And what you want wants you to. So this person could actually have some type of like where they feel like this spiritual, like that they are being called to like destroy you or something, like that it's their spiritual sadhana to like lower your vibration or roughen you up, so to speak, so you're able to like deal with problems in your life more. Here's the thing. You have the ability here's where you're at right now. Big, bold vision. You feel you know who this is. Card number 22, that's important. 22 breaks down to a 4. 2 and 2 is 4. 22, someone could be a life path number 22, something like that. You are free from judgment, free to love. Card number 39, 9, 10, 11, 12. Someone could have been deciding between a life path number 3 and a number 9, and since they couldn't make up their own decision, they decided to like blame you for being such a hottie, right? You're such a hottie that you derailed this person's movement because you made them question what they truly wanted. And so they decided to become a life ruiner in your life. No. That's not how this works. The karma for that will slap a person down. You've made a decision, I feel, to reach out to someone and apologize that you know has been possibly wronged in a situation. That's a good decision. And then there's someone else that you've decided, no, I'm gonna fight this. Someone will not go down without a fight. I'm glad I'm not involved in that. That sounds toxic. Spirals of manifestation. Here's where you're at right now. Making your dreams come true. 18. 8 and a 1 is a 9. Some of you are a life path number 9 like I am. An 8 or a 1, you're in a new beginning. Some of you, I feel air sign energy, could be in new love. Be sure it's not a imitation of the old situation, and make sure you were karmically correct in getting there, like you cleared the old slate in a positive way, not a negative way. Because when we do things in a negative way, what happens is then life seems great, things are going along great, and then boom, shit show landslide comes in. And what happens is you don't think that can happen because everything's going so great. You've seen it happen, right? IRS comes after you, you lose all your money, you lose your job, pandemic, an accident happens. There's so many things that can happen when we don't do things on the up and up. All of us have learned that lesson. That's the old cycle, right? So in this new cycle, it's time for you to mend the wrongs you've done wrong. So let's set an example. Say you've done something that has really screwed up a person's life, and you'll know what this is. Say you hired someone to go in and patronize someone's business and cause a bunch of problems. Say you've hired someone to ruin someone's name on the internet. Say you've hired someone to spy and stalk your ex-girlfriend or wife. Say you've been doing these things yourself. Karma will come when you least expect it. Now, remember, our children carry our karma. So if it doesn't get you, guess who's next in line? That's one of the reasons I literally, a long time ago, was like, if I ever have kids, I'm going to adopt them. I don't want them carrying my past life karma or current life karma. I want clean slate. Also, bringing kids into this world is just crazy considering there's so many children that need homes. It's just like animals. I believe the same thing there. But clean that up right now. Clean it up. Okay. Then we have beyond the mind, the heart beats. I feel like some of you are witchy, into kind of witch stuff. We have come to life, painting the color in your skin. You have spirit animals all around you. And spirals of manifestation. Look how the colors in the cards match. The peaches she's painting into her skin match the peaches of her spirals of manifestation. So what this means is as soon as this apology is made, you've centered yourself so much that all will be forgotten. I feel like someone has done some of you wrong, and they were fearful that if they came to you with the truth, you would like throw them under a train. And that's not the truth. You're a loving, giving, compassionate, empathic person. Some of you need to focus on your health right now, more body movement, more of just what you're supposed to be doing. Eating right, eating fruits and vegetables. I don't even eat every day until about 5 p.m. So I'm a little jiggly right now, but you know, I'm a big girl, so it's fine. But yeah, that's it, and that's all, folks. I love each and every one of you. Links in the description box below. Listen, Linda, listen. Remember that video? Linda, listen, Linda. Have you guys seen that? There's a video of a little kid and his mom's name is Linda, and she's trying to discipline him, and the video is so funny because he's calling her by her first name. I think that's hilarious. I think I used to do that to my mom, like, Bonnie, listen. So, Linda, listen. All readings moving forward are sponsored readings. That means when you see me hop on and do a reading like this, or the monthly readings like yesterday, the Pisces reading was sponsored. That means someone has donated, like, you know, anywhere from $100 to $1,000 for me to do a reading. So all readings are sponsored. There is a PayPal link below in the description box, so feel free. Also my Venmo link. It's my direct PayPal link. You know, even if you wanted to donate like, you know, $50 or something, that keeps the channel alive and going. We are in a pandemic, and I'm trying to provide you things that I think help. I mean, today it's on judgment. Hey, thou shalt not judge, right? The Bible says that. Just saying. So if you feel condemned, if you feel like you have been living in blame and shame for, or needing to hide your spiritual gifts, so to speak, so you fit in the box that others have created for you, time to let that go. Let it go. I love each and every one of you. Links in the description box below. I love you. Be well.